Hello guys, how you doing? I'm super stoked to be showing you guys that what I have here is the complete set of the Niue Island Solar System series put out by the Mint of Poland. Here we have the Mars, Mercury, and Moon in descending order from when they came out. But the cool thing about these particular coins are that they have the actual pieces of the planet that they're depicting on the coin itself. That was one of the coolest things, one of the most attracting features of this particular coin that actually drew me to them. And I wanted to show you them because, well, I didn't see any other videos on YouTube of anybody actually showing you these coins, let alone even in Google Images or any other image site. I wasn't able to find actual pictures of the coins that weren't necessarily the stock photos or the stock videos from, their marketing team. So I definitely wanted to show you what they look like in real life. A lot better, to be honest with you, than what they look like on the internet. So definitely wanted to show you guys these, and hopefully there's somebody also out there looking to purchase them, and just like me, wanted to look at the video or actually see the coin before they pull the trigger. So let's get started. Right here in the center, I have the Moon coin. You can see that they come in these awesome little boxes. Let me go ahead and shut it for you. They have super strong magnets on them that really, lock them in there. This is really nice, really well made, but it's just a box, but nice addition nonetheless. That's strong. Also, the COA is a really nice, it's a COA, but it's really nicely done. Now, to start off with the Moon coin, I really wasn't going to initially get this one. In fact, I really was only going to get the Mars coin, but we'll get back to that. Just because the premiums were a little bit higher than what I initially tried to, well, I initially really tried to stay away from premiums. I consider myself more of just an actual stacker who just tries to get the most he can for the buck. But this particular set really drew them to me. I am kind of a space nerd, and it really resonated with me, so I went ahead and pulled the trigger on them. But like I said, I wasn't initially going to get the Moon coin, but after looking at them, I did pre-order Mars, and then I really wanted to have the full and complete set, especially if premiums were going to go up or anything crazy like that. I wanted to have the entire set. So going ahead and looking at this here, I'm going to pull it out of the backdrop for you, or the casing for you, just put it here on the table. The detail in these coins are spectacular. Check this out. All these coins, they're going to carry this concave that they've been doing. And Niue Island's been doing this for, not Niue Island, the Mint of Poland's been doing this on a couple of other coins. I don't think it's their first, but in my opinion, it's the best manner that they could have done it in. You can really see that it's kind of it kind of gives you that like up in space orbit look to it, It's awesome. Just trying to find the center here. Also, once again, just looking at the detail of these coins, look how many craters there are. I can only imagine how long that must have took, just the effort that went into making these coins. And that's probably one of the reasons why they're limited to only 686 apiece. You can see right there in the center of that largest crater is the actual piece of the Moon meteorite. So I thought that, that alone is what really drove me to these coins. On the reverse side of it, once again leaving here on the table, you can again see the concaving in the opposite direction, but they really carry that detail all the way through. I mean, even right here in the font, look at that. Let's see if it'll focus up for you. Look how just fine that is, just the quality, the workmanship that went into making these coins. At first, I wasn't super impressed with having Queen Elizabeth II on the reverse side of each coin, but in my opinion, it's sort of needed. I mean, because it is currency, you start to forget the fact, after really looking at these for a while, that it is, legitimate legal currency. I could go to Niue Island, I wouldn't want to, but I mean, I could buy like, $1 worth of goods with this. It's legal currency, and you forget that just looking at this, because it's more of a sculpture and an art project, than it is, legal currency coinage. Anyway, that's Moon. You can see once again just the detail, the antiquing that's on it, really showing the depth. Just beautiful. I'm going to move on to Mercury next. Mercury is less impressive to me, but in its own sort of way, it works really well. Once again, it has that concave shape, obviously, but not much going on, but the planet Mercury doesn't have much going on either. So, it all works out. It works out just fine. You see right there in the center of that big crater, they have that small piece. I was a little upset. My piece looked smaller than it was on the internet. The other thing with Mercury is the internet pictures really make it look quite yellow. And you can see that's not really the case. It's kind of silver. It really is. You can see placing it up next to the moon coin, it does have a little bit of a yellow hue, but not how it looks in the pictures. Which is another reason why I really wanted to put one of these videos out, so that you can see what they actually look like in person, the actual coloring, the actual detail, everything of the sorts. Let's get a really close up there. Check that out. Just gorgeous. Let's get a reverse side of it real fast. Once again, now on this particular one, the old broad really stands out, doesn't she? But I'm okay with it. Like I said, kind of needed. Not much going on, like I said, on the Mercury one. Gorgeous in its own way. You can tell there's a lot of effort placed into the, I don't even know what to call that, you know, just the detail in it whatsoever. You know what I mean? It really had to take some time to get all of them lines and those wrinkles, if you would, kind of worked out. That's the Mercury. Now, my favorite, Mars. This one it's something else, man. It really is. One, just look at that color, and excuse my disgusting fingers, I have a bad habit of chewing on them, but just look at the color, the depth of those like crevices on the center of it, the detail work, just stunning. Oh my, just stunning. Look at that. I'll turn on the side. Hopefully the glare isn't gonna. Look how deep those crevices are. You can see the piece of Mars really sticking off the edge of that. Back reverse side is, in my opinion, possibly even better. Let me place it on the table so I can just kind of work around it. Once it focuses, there we go. Look at that. Look at the detail, the depth. And the antiquing and the coloring is just perfect. You know, somebody really spent a lot of time getting all of those valleys and hills just right, you know. And in my opinion, on the Queen Elizabeth II on this one flows pretty well. I'm not gonna lie, flows pretty well. That is just gorgeous. I'm super stoked with this one. I mean, took it out of the plastic. I mean, I left it on the plastic. I didn't like put it on the table or anything like that, but and got some high-res photos of it. I might even try to go ahead and attach those in. I have to figure out how to do it. It's my first YouTube video, to be honest with you, but I think you guys need to see it, like, in all of its glory. The Mars coin is just gorgeous. Going over it one more time for you. Just beautiful. But at any rate, so all of these are going to be limited to 686 pieces. Like I said, I'm not really sure what they're going to do in the future, because I think I read somewhere that they have plans to do Earth in 2018, which is really kind of throwing me off, because I'm not really sure where they're going with the releases. You know, I mean, they started off with Moon, and then they went to Mercury, and then they went to Mars. I mean, Moon's is the Moon, and Mercury's Mercury, and then Mars is the fourth planet. It doesn't really make sense to me that their releases on these, and especially if they come out with Earth next. It's just, I'm not really sure where they're going with it, or what they're going to do to really make Earth stand out from the rest of them, or whatever. We'll see. What I really liked about it, like I said, is the fact that each one had a piece of the planet, or moon in this case, that they're depicting. and that really appealed to me. Not that I'm not going to continue on with the set, because it is absolutely gorgeous, but it'd be a little upsetting to not have a piece of continuing planets. But although, to be honest with you, I mean, how you gonna, if you come out with the Jupiter one, how you gonna put a piece of Jupiter on it, you know? So I get it, I really do, I get it. But it's really cool that they went ahead and did what they did for these. And maybe that's why they came out with them in this order, because they had a whole bunch of moon. They had what they thought was Mercury. By the way, they really don't know that this is Mercury, or a piece of Mercury in the dead center of that. It's suspected, is the wording I've read, to be a asteroid from Mercury due to the composition and stuff like that. But they do know that that's Mars. They do know that that's the moon. So either way, I'm super stoked with this. So you know, I hope this helps. I hope this helps anybody else is looking at these this set and wanting to see it in its complete so far, or maybe looking to get into the set. You know, I highly recommend it. This is an amazing set to have, an amazing, just kind of heirloom, if you would. Like I said, I really don't think I'm going to be getting rid of these, even if the premiums do skyrocket, because this would be something amazing to just keep passing down. So, at any rate, like I said, I hope this helps. I'm not going to make a super long video. I don't have a whole lot of information regarding them, but just wanted you guys to see what they look like in person. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, see ya.